All right, hey artists. All right, we made it to Friday. We're gonna start adding some color to our James Rizzi cityscapes. So far, I wanted my city to be at nighttime. So I used kind of dark gray markers. I started coloring in my stars. If yours is during the day, you guys obviously can make it blue. You can add your sun. If you take a look at some examples of James Rizzi's artwork, it's very much like a cartoon. So the buildings aren't really going to be black or gray like you might see in downtown Chicago. The buildings in James's cities and in our cities this week are going to be colorful and bright, bold colors. All right. So I'm using markers. I have a lot of different colored markers, so it's kind of perfect. You guys can really use whatever you have available. So if you're at school or if you're at home and you know, I have a ton of colored pencils, I have a ton of paint or watercolor or oil pastels, use whatever you have a lot of at home, crayons even. We want this to be super colorful. So I'm just going to show you guys how I go about doing this. We have traced everything, we've given an eraser wash, and now what we're going to be doing is just kind of going and making sure each building is just a set of different colors. So best way to go about this is just, for each building, select some colors you think would look nice together. For my green building, I did two different kinds of greens, some purples and pinks. I thought this was cool. I don't want to make the building next to it green. I want it to be different just so it looks like just a big rainbow city. So I think I'm going to go with some oranges, something that doesn't look nearly like green. And real simple, folks. I'm just going to keep it all orange, and then I might go back and do some of my windows or my doors, or I might outline it with like a different color that might fall in the same family as orange, like a red or a yellow. Totally up to you kids. You guys can decide. The whole name of the game today is there really shouldn't be much white on your paper when you're done. Everything should really be colored, and it's got to be really colorful. So you don't want it to be like super bland or lightly colored. You want it to be bold, loud colors. All right, so let's see. I like that so far. I think I'm going to come in here and make my door this strange pink color. That works. And these guys too. I'm going to do my long. And this is where you guys can start coloring in more details. I think I'm going to use a different orange for that. And these windows, I'm going to leave those as they are. So you guys can see, hopefully it's pretty self-explanatory, is we just want to make sure everything's getting colored and that we're not going to be using realistic colors. We don't want it to look like all the colors are dark, black, gray, navy, because James Rizzi would be using really bold, loud colors because we want this to look like a cartoon. All right, friends, color it, post it, take a really good picture. I can't wait to see how these look finished, finally.